final topic here under money and business are the 10 laws of social media marketing. There's much to learn and understand about the world of social media marketing. What started out as college fun and connection has actually turned into business marketing tool that surpasses its competitors, right? But knowing that isn't enough. Just knowing about social media marketing isn't enough. Learning the power of content and social media marketing can help evaluate your audience and consumer base in a dramatic way. But you need to know what you're doing. Getting started without any previous experience can be challenging. It definitely can be. So today we're going to really focus on some social media marketing fundamentals. From maximizing quality to increasing your online entry points, abiding by these 10 laws will help build a foundation that will serve your customers, your brand, and perhaps most importantly, your bottom line. So number 1 is the law of listening. Success with social media content marketing requires a lot of listening. Definitely more listening than talking. You want to read your target audience's content and join discussions to learn what it is that's important to them, what they're looking for. Only then can you create and spark conversations that will actually add value to their lives rather than just more internet clutter. So the law of listening, pay attention, be observant, take notes. Number 2, the law of focus. It's better to specialize than to be a jack of all trades when it comes to the social media marketing, for sure. A strong brand has a better chance for success than a broad strategy that attempts to be all things to all people. This is kind of a key for branding in general. Be very specific and focus on what it is that you're trying to give your customers. 3 is the law of quality. Quality truly trumps quantity. These are words to live by, in my opinion. In any given situation, they prove right. I promise you, quality will always trump quantity. It's better to have one amazing commercial or content piece created that speaks to your target audience and it's done right, done really well, than several that are just subpar, right? They'll probably forget all about you. This goes both ways though. It's also better to have 1,000 online connections that truly engage, they read, they share your content, they know you, opposed to an audience of 10,000 who disappear after connecting with you just for one time, right? You want to really focus on quality rather than quantity. 4 is the law of patience. Social media and content marketing success doesn't happen overnight. If you're serious about social media marketing, then you'll need to commit to it for the long haul to achieve results. Some of us have struck lightning, but this isn't a common occurrence. Practice and patience are necessary for success. So you definitely want to take your time with things. Don't expect to be a one-hit wonder overnight. Not how things work. Actual success comes with practice, patience, dedication, determination, and consistency, hard work. You have to keep pushing yourself. So be patient. These things definitely take time, and you want to take the time to actually build up the content, build up the numbers so that it makes sense to you as well. 5 is the law of compounding. When you publish amazing content that reaches an appropriate target audience, they will most likely share that with their own audience on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you name it. And this sharing and discussing will open new entry points for search engines like Google to find in their keyword searches. This can only help you. So these entry points could grow to thousands, hundreds of thousands of more potential ways for you to meet or interact with other people or to find new consumers online. So you want to keep that in mind. You really want to keep that in mind, that your target audience has their own target audience, So you want to keep on expanding. Of course, that's the gist. That's the goal that we're all reaching for, of course. But you want to keep that in mind, that's how certain things work. That when you jump over to one other social media network, there are people on that network that are probably pushing your content to another network, and that other network, they might push it to another network, and you'll be expanding on a much bigger level. And that's just from the help of other people doing that, just sharing your content. Number 6 is the law of influence. Spend time finding the online influencers in your market who have quality audiences and are likely to be interested in your products, your services, and your business. Connect with those people and truly work to build relationship with them. If you get on their radar as an authoritative, they might share your content with their own followers. They might get you more, traction and more of an audience to your pages, which will, of course, put you and your business in front of an even huger audience and a new audience at that. 7 would be the law of value. If you spend all of your time on the social web directly promoting your products and services, people will definitely stop listening. People don't like to feel like you're really like they're being sold something. We don't like that. We're funny like that. You want to add value to the conversation. You got to add something. Focus less on conversations and more on creating amazing content and developing relationships with your online influencers. That's where things actually get bigger and bigger and bigger for you. Number 8, I apologize. The law of acknowledgement. You wouldn't ignore someone who reaches out to you in person. So you don't want to do that online either. You truly want to build relationships, and it's one of the most important parts of social media success. So always acknowledge every single person who reaches out to you. Truly, every single person. You never know how that is going to help you out in the future. Number 9 is the law of accessibility. Don't publish content and then disappear. Be consistent. Be consistent. For those who are watching, those listening, and those interacting, be available to your audience. Always. That means consistently publishing content and participating in conversations. Some followers won't hesitate to replace you if you disappear after a few months or a few weeks. Right? You got to be fast-paced. That's how social media is. So you want to be accessible to your whole audience. And lastly, our last law here is the law of reciprocity. You can't expect people to support you, share your content, and talk positively about you if you don't do the same for them. So a portion of your time spent online should be focused on sharing and talking about other content, about other published websites and other marketing or social media websites. You really want to focus on other people as well. Because then those people can also help you out. They can also bring you into their audience and have their audience now focusing on you. But you want to actually do this consistently. If you never, ever engage with anyone else or ever promote anyone else besides yourself, then you really can't expect anyone else to do that for you. And because that's the way that social media works, we just want to all promote each other. We have that ability to constantly promote all day, and we could promote so many different things. It's endless. So you want to really build those relationships with people that already have huge followings, people that are really similar to what you're doing, people that can, maybe someone that you can collaborate with. You want to definitely get yourself out there and constantly put yourself out there. And don't be afraid to be the first person to do that. Don't be afraid to be the first person to actually start talking about another content creator. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I am Vanessa. You were watching Believe. You can check us out at believe.love or youtube.com/Believe Loves You.